So if you have 5 facials in a day, baby, you made $500 in 5 hours. Let me zoom in a little bit. I know you guys want to see my cute face. I think that's good. I kind of want the tree in there. You know, tropical vibes. Finally, I'm so excited to film this video because I've been wanting to film it for so long and I just haven't gotten a chance, and you guys keep asking me so many questions about this topic. The topic is pros and cons of having your own business. Or like, should I work for a spa or should I open my own business? I have my own business. I've never worked for a spa, so I can give you my insight of how it is to run a business. Having a spa studio to yourself compared to working for a spa, let's just be real, you make so much more money doing it on your own. That's my biggest pro for opening your own spa studio, is all the money you make, you can set your prices for whatever you want. You can charge for whatever you want and people are going to pay it, and all that money goes to you. So when you work for a spa studio, they have different ways that they pay you. It's either you get paid hourly or you get paid on commission, or you get both. You get hourly and 20% commission or 30% commission on products that you sell. Or if it's commission based, if you don't know what commission based means, is basically you do a facial. Say the facial is $100. You get 30% of that $100, and then the other 70% goes to the owner. So basically you're making not squat, and you're working all day long to make a couple dollars. Let's just say you're making $17 or $20 for each facial. You're gonna have to work a lot, you know, to make a living on lower end commissions. And let me tell you right now, it's very rare for you to find a place that'll pay you 50% commission off rip when you come out of school. Because you know, when you come out of school, it's already hard to get a job. You guys may know a lot of people work at Massage Envy, they work at European Wax Center, Hand and Stone. We don't have a Hand and Stone here in Albany, New York, but I've watched videos and I heard other people say they work for those like chain companies and they don't really treat you that well and they don't pay you that well. It's hard because when you're new, it's like, okay, you don't have any experience, so you need me, so I'm gonna pay you whatever low amount. But like I said, if you're trying to make a living, hard doing commission based. And then there's also the option of hourly, which like I said, you're really not making much either. Say you're getting paid $12 an hour to do a facial. When you're on your own, you charge $100 an hour for that facial. So if you have 5 facials in a day, baby, you made $500 in 5 hours. So I don't know if I've convinced you yet on which one to do. I'm just speaking of experience. So yes, if you have your own spa studio, if you have your own business, you do make a good chunk of money. But the only thing is, a lot of people run away from having their own business or their own spa studio. It's because there's no stability. When you run your own business, you have to find your salary. You have to think about ways to make your money. There's no incoming check every week. So that's the difference of working for somebody and working for yourself. When you work for somebody, you're getting your $100, $200, $300 check every week. When you're your own business, you have to find a way to make that money. You have to set goals for yourself. You have to say, okay, how much money do I want to make this week? How much money do I want to make this month? How much money do I need to make to be able to pay my rent for my spa studio and to pay for my own bills at home, my car note, my insurance, my house, my rent, etc., etc., my kids, if you have kids. That's the only tough thing of running a business, is looking for your next paycheck. But honestly, I always tell people, like I've told some of you guys that DM me, like some people are nervous, like, oh, if I open up my own spa studio, will I have any clients? So I always tell people, like, it seems scary at first, but once you get the ball rolling, like, word of mouth just spreads. Location is super important when you find a spa studio. If you have people crossing your path and seeing you, if you have a lot of foot traffic, you know, you can get clients that way. And if you want a business, girl, you can't be shy. You can't be quiet. You can't have your little spa studio and you're not telling the whole wide world that you're an esthetician. Let people know what you do. Everybody should know that you do facials and that you wax if you have your own business. That's the only way you're gonna get clients. I was lucky enough that when I first opened, I did makeup artistry before this, so I already took the time to build my makeup clients years ago when I was in college. And how I did that is I used to put makeup on, go around, pass out business cards. Everyone's like, "Ooh, your makeup looks so nice." I'm like, "Yeah, I do makeup." Obviously, for facials and stuff like that, there's nothing you can really put on your face, but either way, makeup or not, make sure you look nice, make sure you look presentable, and just, hey, like, here's a business card. It seems scary at first, but what's the worst thing that can happen to you? The worst thing that can happen to you is somebody saying, "Oh, no, thank you," or "No, I'm not interested," and that's fine. That's one thing about business, is you won't always sell to somebody. Not everybody wants your service. Not everyone may want to come to you all the time, but there are tons of people who are gonna love you and who want to see you. Like, you never know if that person that's walking around has been thinking about getting a facial, but they just don't know any estheticians in the area, or they just never got to it. You nudging them and giving a business card is gonna make it click, and they met you now. So if you guys like kind of clicked and had a good conversation or whatever, boom, now she's like, "Ooh, I like this girl, I'm gonna come get a facial." So basically where I'm going with all this chit-chatting is that when you have your own business, spread the word, let people know where you are, tell them what you do. Like, that's how you get your clients. You have to spread the word. And let me tell you, once you do that, once you're known, it's over. You're booked every single day. You're just gonna be chilling, and then ding, you get a notification that you have an appointment from someone you don't even know. I'm telling you. So I said in the beginning, most of my clients were my makeup clients. Now I get new clients every day. And then they come in and they're like, "Oh yeah, so and so referred me," or "I saw your Instagram." That's important. Let's segue into that. You need to have social media. How many of you guys see a girl with their makeup done really good, or you see a video of someone doing a facial and you're like, "Wow, like, that looks so relaxing. Like, wow, I wish I was there right now." How many of you guys feel that way when you see facials? That's how people feel when they see your work. Don't be scared, don't be nervous. Ask to take pictures, ask to take videos, and post those videos, because when people see that, it makes them want to go in. If you post skincare tips and all that stuff, that's cool, but like, that's not really gonna get people in the door. If they can just imagine themselves being the person in the video, they want to book you and they want to come. Yeah, make sure you post a lot of content and use Instagram ads, use Facebook ads. That's how I got so many people. I had a client come in and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I was just typing in facials on Instagram and you popped up." And I'm like, "Really?" In my head, I'm like, "Good, my money is working." I'm telling you, content. I actually need to work more on content myself, because I'm so busy that I just get into it, and then when the days go by, I'm like, dang, I kind of want to post something, you know, because you don't want your page to go dry. You want people to keep seeing you post and remembering that you do facials, because the more people see things, the more, like, they're just going to get into it. They're either just going to book you, and they're going to be like, dang, I keep seeing this girl posting facials over and over and over. Like, I think I'm just going to go in for a facial. And then once you get them in, girl, you know, facials are life-changing. When people see the difference in their skin, they're like, "Oh, hell yeah, I'm coming back weekly, or I'm coming back monthly." I've had so many people just come once, and once I touch their face, they're a lifetime client with me. And that's always the goal of having your own business. When you have your own business, the goal is to have returning clients. Don't do like Groupons, huge discounts to get people inside, because when you do that, you're just getting people who are looking for a discount. You want people who actually really want help with their skin. They want change and they want to be consistent. People who just look for a discount, they're just there for the discount. So when the discount's over, they're not coming to see you anymore. That's not people you want. You make consistent money from consistent clients. So make sure you build great rapport with your clients. Make sure you tell them about skincare products that they need to purchase from you to keep up with their skin, because if they only come in for a facial once and they don't buy any skincare, they're gonna think the facial was a waste of time, even though facials aren't like a one and done lifetime change. But you need to get them to trust you. So once they switch over their skincare products to yours and your products are good, they're gonna be like, oh snap, like I really see a change in my skin, and they're gonna want to come and try different services that you offer. There's not really much to say about working for a spa besides because you want more experience. That's the two things of working for a spa and not working for yourself, is stability and because you want more experience. To me, I told you guys in my video where I said tips before going to esthetician school or tips while you're in esthetician school. I told you guys that when I went to school, my eyes were glued to the board at all times and I was asking a bajillion questions, and I made sure I kept asking my teacher if I was doing everything right because I knew I was going to be on my own. So I just felt like as much work as they made us do in school, I just felt ready to be on my own. My teacher even told us, because I asked my teacher, I said, oh, do we have to start at low prices when we first open our own business and then raise the price? And she said, no, why? And I was like, because I usually see people when they're new, you know, they start lower until they get more experience. And she said, well, when are you gonna move from a new esthetician straight out of school to like an actual esthetician? She was like, that's the point of school. You're here because you don't know anything and you have all these hours and we give you all these tests to make you graduate, because once you graduate and you pass your state boards, you're an esthetician. It doesn't matter how many years in, you know the protocol. She was like, as time goes on, you learn more things. Don't feel any less just because you came straight out of school. So that really gave me confidence when I came in the spa. Like, yes, I know what I'm doing. Yes, I've done this before. You might come into situations where you're unsure of what's going on, but that's why you have your books for. If you see a skin condition you're not sure about, you send them to the dermatologist. Like, I can tell you right now, I really haven't had any situations where I was like, dang, like I wish I went and worked for a spa first. Everything in life as an esthetician is literally what I learned in school. The only thing I will say about being on your own is you have to take the extra step to do research, to read more about the skin, to learn more about new trends and new skincare products and new skincare tools that are coming out. Because if you're just stuck in your own world and your own spa, you won't really advance. As you know, school only teaches you so much. So that's the only thing I will say that's the difference between running your own business and working for somebody else. I just want to motivate whoever's thinking of opening their own business to just do it, and make sure you cancel out the chatter, because a lot of people don't have their own business. Running your own business is such a scary and risky thing when you haven't done it yet, but once you do it and everything goes well, like people are like, oh wow. If you're looking for stability and you don't want to be in control of everything, go work in a spa. But that's just my experience. I hope I touched on everything. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if you want another video on this or you want me to go deeper in certain spots. But I just try to overview both sides without talking too much. But yeah, guys, I love it here. I'm thankful. Guys, so that's all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it was super helpful. I hope it was motivating. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking about. Let me know if you're leaning more towards running your own business or working in a spa. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Demon here, tearing up the streets. Whoa. I got that gun.